Okay, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to demonstrate the very basic introduction to the statistics software SPSS. So the software is on our virtual desktop. You do need access to the virtual desktop, but if you have one on your own computer, then you can use it. The credential of using virtual desktop, you can obtain that from our system manager. You should be on the informatics virtual desktop. You do need the Citrix receiver to open the virtual desktop if you don't have one. But I assume everybody have one already. Oops. What's going on? Okay. So that's a imagine scenario of a survey result or result of experimental design, research. So basically, we're going to study a group of people who are perform on one task. We're going to see doing a t-test and maybe a correlation. Oh, it's very slow. Okay, here we go. Take 2 minutes getting. It's not good. Oh, it's already here. Did I double click? I think I probably tried to get in twice. That's why. Oh, okay, that's good. All right, so for example, if I want to have one file created, I always would like to create a folder. By the way, we do have R, we do have SPSS available on the server. If you want to use a different tools, Tableau is here too. This seems very, very slow for me today. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start SPSS. So the interface of SPSS actually is very similar to Excel. Uh-oh, it's arrow, recur. Okay, so the interface looks very similar to Excel. The analysis tool is more powerful than Excel. You can use Excel to do some degree of the analysis. So there's two view mode. One is data view, and one is design view or variable view. Like in Excel, it's design view and data view. So in the variable view, and we go ahead to enter two variables. Let's see, what are we trying to? Let's see, our study goal is trying to see if trying to see the efficiency of two different browsers and to complete one task of buying a ticket or something. So one is browser or search engine. Okay, and the tab would be yeah, it's going to have to be numeric because we're doing analysis. So the value would be we're going to put crown as one of the value. oops, sorry, the label as Chrome as 0, and then the second value would be 1. Edge browser. So if we compare those two values, then they will be coded that way. And I don't like to have this one for that, because there's only, if you have more than 2 variable values, then you can offer that. The width would be not so many digits, okay, only 1 digits. All right, so that's a browser, and so it's going to be skill and completion rate. For the name of the variable, we cannot, we have to follow the convention, the variable conventions, like a camel or underscore link. It's just like the language, programming language, same thing. So completion rate will be, we do need a little bit more this one there, and there's no values there, and this skill. So and on the data views, we can see doesn't seem moving anywhere. Finally, it's come to data view. So we're going to put the first 5 participants with the Chrome, Google Chrome. So that will be a value of 0. Ooh, it's very, very slow. There have multiple possibilities. Possible my network have problems, or remote virtual desktop is slowing reaction for the package. So I'm going to stop the recording. So let's continue here. I tried to demonstrate this in the virtual desktop, so you know where the resource is. If not success, then I have to demonstrate in other my laptop. So completion rate, let's say 23 second, 10.5, just a random number really, 34, 23 again, 24, and then in the other browser, so you got, well, this data set is very small. I just wanted to, show you. So this is a between groups, and each of the participants are only doing 1. And this is a, let's see, it's going to be much harder to find the information, I think. So if that's the data, so relatively, if we look at the data, the browser 0, which is one of them, will be relatively faster. So if we want to do analysis on this data, then we're going to select both of the columns, click on analysis, and then doing compared means, and you can do one sample t-test, which dependent variable is depending on dependent variable is completion rate, and independent variable random factor would be so let's see, do they have an indication of browser, cron age to browser and hypothesis error rate, mean square significant is on browser 0.05, less or equal. So there is a significant difference. And if you run an independent sample t-test, test variable is completion rate and browser is a group value. We need to define a group value. Group 1 is 0 and and group 2 is 1. Continue. And then so again, the significant difference is 0.05, less or equal, so which is a significant difference based on browser. Okay, this is just a quick demo of how we use this. We also can define other variables about their user experience with computer experience. So, and that's basically going to be how many years they might have as far as using the computer. Data views, so you can see. So this is going to be probably 1 year, 1.3, or 0.3 year, and then this one is 2 years or 5 years faster, and 0.5 and 0.3 and 0.3 and 0, no experience. 0.5, if I 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, doing something like this, then I want to study on the correlationship between those. So variable I would like to study is now are not on browsers, but correlationship between the user experience and completion rate. And we'll see the result. We'll see the significant value X or user experience is with compared to the completion rate and correlation with the experience are significant difference. So, and this one is because the Pearson correlation is 1 is because this is itself. So of course they're doing 1. So this is a minus. That means the experience more, and then the time is completion rate is lower. Okay. That's a quick demo of how to use start with the SPSS. You might need to use some of the knowledge here during your homework.